Everybody, Merry motherfucking Christmas, Happy motherfucking New Year. Because it's been a minute since we've been up in this bitch. What up, everybody? I'm Tina DeMine, your specialist. And this is the group therapy crew with Reese Ruby Red.
What up, though?
That dude Doom.
What's happening?
Keeping it real, Keita. And that nigga, the Brainiac Brian.
What up, what up?
Okay, so today we was talking about pussy being trash. Okay, I say this because over the Christmas holiday, some bitches didn't get presents. Right? Ain't that right? Keeping it real.
Yeah, okay.
Some bitches didn't get presents from husbands, side niggas, husbands, male friends, female friends. And I was like, maybe her pussy is whack. Maybe it's trash. What y'all think?
You ain't lay that shit down thoroughly enough during the year to get something from your side nigga, your nigga to be,
Okay.
half nigga,
Okay.
you know, the married nigga, the whole nine, you know, and
Do you think that she didn't get a present or he didn't get a present? Well, she, because a nigga don't got pussy unless it's booty pussy. Do you think it's because it's trash? Or he just didn't, maybe, he had no funds to get her a present.
it could be one or the other,
Okay, what you think, Reese?
you know. That's
Your
what I
pussy
think.
trash?
I don't have a comment.
But what makes pussy trash?
What got? Hey, we got two guys here.
Hey,
What
there we
made
go.
pussy trash?
What makes pussy trash?
Stink pussy.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. What made pussy trash, dude? Because he was quick with that shit.
I guess if the pussy is too loose, it could be trash.
So it really be loose?
Loose. That's some shit that should be put off guard. It's a handicap sticker that should be or a therapist sitting next to it talking about, I have been abused. Please, please slow down.
That's terrible.
That's why it's trash.
Wow.
A bitch is just a dead fuck, you know. Bitch just lay there, no response, you know. Just yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
That could make a trashy pussy too.
Well, yeah, you know, you also need the bitch to get into it. You can't just be fucking, you know.
or you, okay.
You might as well jack off.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What they call that? The bird.
Yeah, well,
What?
sometimes the bird is all right.
The bird.
The
The bird. We just lay there. A dead bird.
I
just
didn't
lay
know
there.
that's what they call
okay,
it.
because I was fucked up on that one.
Yeah,
Like the turkey.
Oh,
Yeah, the turkey just lay there.
I was thinking
okay,
that
okay.
when they said the bird, I was like, the finger?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they
okay.
call that. I don't really want to fuck with you today. Pussy the bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take
you
this
like
bird
just
and
basically
go.
just saying, get your nut, motherfucker, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gone. Go ahead on.
I take that too sometimes, you know. Fuck it.
Hey, but does it make it trash?
Trash pussy at that
Right.
time.
No, it's trash if that's just how it is all the time.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck that, it's trash at that point too.
Damn,
Well,
bitch.
no, I mean,
For me, it is. Fuck all that.
we've talked on
If
that
I'm gonna put some
before
effort
where you
into it,
just,
I want some effort.
you know,
back.
you just be
I'm
trying
with
to
you.
let them
Fuck
go
that.
and get their nuts so
Alright.
they can get the fuck
I can
off
get
your
my
back.
nut without you laying there like a fucking bird. I can
Yeah.
shake my shit off and get a hell of a nut than fucking with your ass laying there looking like a dead ass
Slap
bird.
it on your forehead.
Well,
Bitch,
maybe
you
she
still
laying
believe
there because she ain't really feeling you right now. And versus
Exactly.
you going out getting fucked by another bitch, she just gonna let you get your nut on.
But
That's what I'm saying. If that's how she feeling, I can nut myself.
Well,
off.
some guys he might not have wanted to jack off that day. Maybe he just was like, I need that warmth of the bird.
Well, then
I need that turkey in
So
the
you better go
oven.
put your hand in some hot water and
Oh,
touch
get you-
yourself.
or as far as technology that came now, go order you a prosthetic one.
That motherfucker wasn't there at the
I
time.
still take that trash pussy though. Versus none shit. What you gonna do?
Dude just said it all. It don't matter to him. It don't matter.
I can't
Warm, cold, trash,
Trash,
gold.
trash.
I can't
Shit.
even follow up on that one. Just fuck it.
Dude don't be playing. He like, shit, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Am I still fucking? Am I fucking today?
yeah,
Long
but
as
bitch,
I'm
like,
fucking
You ain't even gotta
if-
be. You ain't even. You can go to fuck to sleep.
yeah, but bitch, like, what are you? What do you feel when you ain't got a gift from not one of your niggas? that you fucking with. Don't the bitch, wouldn't you feel? You would feel like trash. You would feel like, what the
You
fuck?
definitely would be
Something
feeling
you
a
ain't
certain
doing
way.
right.
Something
If you ain't
you
get a
ain't doing
gift
something.
from not one. Not one. You know, it's time for you to reevaluate your situation.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Either pull you up a new roster, get rid of these old ones, get you a new roster, see what's going on, get some niggas with some money.
Little bit. Little money.
You know what I'm saying?
What if it's not a roster? It's just one person.
Well, I mean, you know,
She need a new roster.
if it was the one person, we gonna evaluate the situation here. Was it the wrong time, or things came up, or well, we got bills we got to take care of first, and then I come later after
That's fine.
that.
That's
Well,
fine.
that's even cool. But if you ain't got shit from neither one of your niggas, bitch, you need to stop fucking all three of your niggas.
I
you
mean,
gotta-
goddamn,
or
bitch can't get a
two.
Christmas gift.
A
You gotta look
card or
yourself in the mirror at
something.
that point.
Yeah, because it's something, bitch, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's say self.
Self.
Heart to heart.
Okay, self.
Self gonna say, huh?
Yeah. We're like, bitch, what we doing wrong?
Bitch, we obviously doing something wrong, bitch. We ain't got nothing.
Something.
We giving too much of the bird out.
Maybe we need to start giving the bird.
Maybe that's
instead
why
of the
maybe
golden
no-
nugget.
Maybe that's why you ain't get shit because you was giving too much of the bird.
Maybe
Especially
nobody
if you
should be
doing
getting
all the
no
tricks
pussy
you
then.
think you could do. If you doing all the tricks you could think you could possibly do.
And you still didn't get shit?
Your pussy trash.
Trash.
I agree with that.
Trashola.
Don't be giving bitches, used sweaters.
That shit,
Motherfucking
Pussy so
clearance sweaters.
Motherfuckers regifting.
You know.
pussy
Okay.
so bad it got closed caption.
That's fucked up.
You knew Christmas was coming 5 months ago. A month. You knew this.
Shit, you knew Christmas was coming in January.
But you
motherfucker.
might not have been fucking with that bitch then. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I told y'all to get 2 separate type of gifts. I said get hat and glove set, maybe a scarf.
Yes, you did.
And then I said get something nice. Depending on what is given to you, you give out whichever present it is. Mother, you go to the motherfucking Dollar Tree and get a hat and glove set.
So how do you
sure the
arrange
fuck
that?
can.
How do you have both of them and decide? Okay, she gave me something good, so now I gotta get. Do you wait to get yours first?
Both of them hidden.
You get yours first as the woman.
Okay.
And then you said, oh, damn, I forgot your gift in the car.
Oh.
Contingent upon
The car,
what he
the
gives
closet, somewhere.
Right. You don't hand them both and be like, okay, nigga, what you giving me? Okay, then you get this one. No, you know what
I mean, you can do that. That's a cold bitch that do something like that.
That's a
Yeah,
cold
that's
bitch.
Okay, well, this what you got me.
Just
Let me
have
see.
them in,
Then this the
have a
one you
gift for
get.
each hand
Right.
and say
Be
whichever
like,
one you pick
right.
is yours.
No,
No,
whatever
no,
you
no,
give
no.
me is
Yeah,
contingent
which
upon
one you
which
want.
hand I give you.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you do. You don't just give a nigga a motherfucking $300 watch.
Hey, have you men ever gave your girl a good booty gift?
What's a good booty gift?
Yeah, what's a good one?
Like, okay, that last night y'all had the most awesome sex. Awesome sex.
Okay, I'm feeling
Like a
that.
push-
Where you just got the fuck up and was like, I'm about to go buy this bitch a gift. You got some good booty that night. Even the females. Like, this nigga dicked the shit out of me last night. Smacked me all up and through this motherfucker, okay? I'm about to go buy this nigga some gym shoes.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
no.
Fellas, I take that as a no.
I didn't,
All right.
I didn't know that was a thing. Shit.
It popped in my mind because it's a couple that I know that he gets his wife good booty gifts. Like,
So
I mean,
so
you-
she
you know
knows
what, you
this,
can't-
right?
you
So
can't-
which means she
yeah,
does
she
extra
knows.
shit
She knows it.
when she want to
be a
give.
point
She
in
knows
time
it.
You,
Okay.
you got some.
They
good ass sex
always,
and the next
crack
day
up
you
and
just
laugh
in a
about
good
it with
mood,
me when
it's
I
like,
when
fuck
I
it,
see him.
and buy your wife something. Yeah, that probably
He be like, fuck it, it's my sister and her husband. He be like, sis,
Oh boy.
Got that good booty gift. I was just like, yeah, nigga, you got it? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You laid that bitch out, didn't you, last night? Yeah, okay. Okay, she put it on your
I can't say
ass.
that happened. That has happened.
So
I
she
was
knew,
like, she
she
put
knew
it
if she
on
do
your
a
ass.
well, that she would get a gift.
Yeah, well,
It might be like one of the
It's
mornings
not
you
that-
get up after that.
it's a lot of the times it'd be a surprise for her. She don't really know what's coming.
But she know that she did some extra shit.
she
the
know
night
if she
before.
done did some extra shit, she might get a little, so extra
Little
gift
push,
coming.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? A little something pop up like, oh, okay, you did that last night.
Okay.
Sure did. Yes, bitch.
cute.
Okay.
That is a cute.
Yeah.
I can't say that has never happened.
They be cracking me up. They so
I su-
funny.
I suppose if my wife said, I want you to pull out and come in my face, she'd probably get a gift for that.
What? What?
That shit is gift worthy.
Hell
He is
yeah.
fixated on his wife getting, what did you call that? Cum shots.
Cum shots.
in her face.
Shit, if that's the case, motherfucker be
She
shooting
love everything about you.
all the time.
Now, how is that a good booty gift, though?
Be all
Because
skeet
that's-
skeet, motherfucker.
Oh, skeet, goddamn.
God damn.
God damn. How is it a good
To
booty
the
gift? Because that has nothing to do with you.
To the wall.
True, but I would have to reward her for her freakiness.
Yes.
That's some freaky shit.
Skeet on,
It
nigga.
is.
Skeet on. You know, it's these
We
shoes
wanted
that
you
I
for that.
saw that I wanted.
That's that triple X. Motherfucker, you don't. That's that barbershop. You be sitting in that motherfucker. Your
So-
boys be like, nigga, why you smiling so much?
Shit.
I got somebody say I get. Wait, somebody said that they get it.
She says you get good
I
booty
get
gifts
good
all
booty
the
gifts
time.
all the time.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Peyton Chronicles.
That's exactly. Yep.
Oh, won't he do
Have
it?
I given my wife
All right, girl.
a good booty gift before?
Yeah, have you?
Yes, I have.
What was it?
What was it? It was a purse that she had to ask for and didn't know why I brought it home.
Oh, because you laid it on him. Won't he do it? Well, dude, what type of gift would your wife receive for a cum shot?
For a cum shot?
Shit.
She might get some diamonds.
Shoot on, nigga. Shoot on.
She might walk out in the drive.
Okay.
She might walk out in the driveway.
Look,
and
Reese, be like, nigga, what? Shoot on.
walk outside, look outside the driveway,
God
and it'd be a brand new juke sitting in that motherfucker.
Seems like somebody wanted a juke back in the day.
I still wanted you.
All you gotta do is wipe it off.
I think that's fun. It's cute little stuff like that. I don't
She
give
said
a
you better tell
wait,
them.
I'm trying to see what
I'll be
his
like,
wife
look,
would
let me
receive
pull
for a
my
cum
hair
shot.
back. Let me pull my hair
I
back
would
because
have to,
don't get it
think
in
about
my
that.
hair.
I would think hard about that.
Well, it ain't worth the cum shot if you can't even have a thought in your head.
Shit, a
what she would
Porsche.
get.
I would tell you she would
she
love a
loves a little
Porsche truck. Shit.
Well,
You let a Porsche
let's
motherfucking
find
truck
something
come in that motherfucking driveway. Paid for too. Ain't no payments got to be on. Paid for.
For one cum shot?
Shit.
Nigga say that ain't worth it.
That ain't worth it.
Let me tell
not
you.
for what?
It gotta be multiple.
As long as you been with your wife, for that motherfucker to let you come on her face, nigga. Hey,
That must have been worth it.
that shit, nigga. Ain't no telling what you might get after that.
Man.
That bitch here.
No, she kind of got a point on that one.
Motherfucking keys.
Good point.
Bitch is paid for.
Shit. Might be
Shit,
one of them
nigga.
times you standing by the
I
car
might not be able to
and
get in contact with her for a
get
little
sex
minute.
right by that motherfucker. Yeah, man. Your neighbors be like, well, goddamn, what the fuck happened?
Now, I had something that I wanted to ask, and I'm gonna start with shit. I don't know which one of these motherfuckers I'm about to start with. I'm gonna start with tell it all right here. Would you keeping it real? Keeping it real? Would you?
I think, who you talking about?
That
Say,
was
yeah,
Right.
yeah, fuck me up. Would you say that you have a favorite or a go-to position? This freaky, for this bitch be freaky. I tell you that shit.
Let him use you.
Okay. Okay. So I'm thinking methodologically
Mm-hmm.
from my biology
Mm-hmm.
to reference the criminology.
This bitch.
Okay. I'm waiting, bitch. This is gonna be good.
I think from the back.
You know what? Yeah. That's a good one.
From
That's a good
the
go-to.
back.
Yes.
That's a good go-to.
I must agree.
Mine is that too.
Mine
but
is
my husband
too.
too short.
Damn.
So don't work out.
Fucking tattoo?
Oh, shit.
Deep play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for him.
Doggy style for sure. I feel you. I feel you,
I
Chronicle.
don't know how
Doggy
that-
style for
Damn.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's my favorite one right there. Get
Yeah.
it back at me, boy. And
Hey, sis.
I mean, it's several ways you could do it in back of you. You could do it in back of you with your legs closed, with them bitches open, with your ass tooted up, with that ass pushed down.
Then
Yes.
you include them friends, not friends.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Wait, I gotta sit
What?
up now.
What?
I can do that, but look at you like.
I ain't even need a cup
I
of
guess
coffee
your
for that
pussy
one.
ain't trash.
Damn.
Apparently, my shit is.
She sending out invitations like Evites.
No. I didn't mean
like
friends.
friends
I meant like the little friends,
Yes.
The balls?
Yes.
the little friends, handheld friends.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, like the vibrators and stuff.
Rabbit.
All of those.
The little bedroom helpers. That's what they,
Yeah.
little bedroom helpers. Oh man.
Woo!
Shit.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, you bring some bedroom helpers in there, and you're in that position.
Nigga. Okay, nigga. Make you
I had a joke so
make
bad.
your lashes fall off. Okay.
Have
I had
you?
a joke.
Let me ask you men this, and then we're gonna have you guys ask.
Having me
Have you
from the back
ever?
is like having both at the same time. So I ain't got to worry about that. Bringing an extra toy in that motherfucker.
What you mean?
Well, what you mean? Ain't nothing wrong with friends.
I didn't
little
say there was
friends.
anything wrong with
Oh,
friends.
okay.
But the way mine works is like having a friend built in.
Okay. And you better say it then. Okay.
I can talk.
Let them use you.
I
Let 'em
hate
use you.
that the show know that's my because I feel like the viewers is looking at me and I'm looking back at y'all looking at me.
Let
and
'em
I'm looking
use
up in the
you.
motherfucker head now.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the
It's people
question?
that want to
Yes,
make
sis.
copyright.
Yes.
What?
Lost my train of thought up in here thinking about this shit. Somebody better tell it.
Have you ever, when y'all were fucking a woman from behind, have you ever grabbed her or her jaws from behind, like
Damn.
opened her mouth from behind? Have you ever
That
ever happened to
I
y'all?
would.
that's some more
wait.
animalistic ass shit.
You just gonna
So
pull
wait,
it, pull
let
that
me
dog
get
like,
my visual
like you
for
a
you.
dentist and shit. To pull her,
So you
Like
get
that?
fucked from the back.
And the
some
motherfucker got
nigga
your
grab
face like
your
that.
jaws.
Now, I apologize. Now grab your jaws, but put your hand in the bitch mouth and like
And tear her motherfucking
you
lips
ain't
off.
doing. You're not doing it to tear her lips off. No, you're doing it just to. It gives you a feeling like a dick is in your mouth.
God damn.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. What?
So let me ask you a question.
you know, if I'm fucking her from the back, it's already one in her mouth. So you know, it'd just be like having an extra.
We gonna get off this motherfucking subject. I gotta tell you this right now.
So wait, let me just ask you a question, because if a guy is back there, he may not have the capacity to have less strength than you need him to pull your jaw.
You know what I'm saying? You know you
So
get
when your
fucking, you
lips
just
is
like
busted,
ah,
and
you
you're
like
done.
okay,
And then he pull your shit super hard, now
You
you
know?
mad.
Damn.
I
You know,
love.
in some instances, people actually because they so excited, don't know how hard they might be tugging on your damn job.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to
You
say.
know, not saying that they're out there trying to.
You guys
Now
hurt
your
give
lips
us-
is busted and shit.
Everybody,
Right.
hold on, give us a pause. I apologize. I forgot to do this. And yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it now because I just saw that we got paused for a second. There we go. We had got paused because I forgot to put my shit on Do Not Disturb. There we go.
There it is. You wanna do it?
Yeah, because you know, it's been instances of people in seeing in the news. Oh, we were fucking and that
he
motherfucker-
killed her.
or she killed him.
I get it. I just asked motherfucker. It's a yes or motherfucking no. God damn.
Nah, I'm not pulling your mouth like that because
That seems a little
I already
crazy.
get called Baby Hercules when I'm fixing and
I
tightening.
mean, you know, everybody like different shit. When you know,
Apparently.
I
different
haven't
shit.
tried it, but I'll let you know how that goes over.
Okay, I mean, if you could pull a bitch, think about that. Have you ever had your hair pulled?
I don't have no hair.
So that's a yes or a no, bitch.
That's a no. I don't have no hair.
Have you ever had your hair pulled?
Yes.
How is it any different than him making mistakes? It's not your
because
ass
they
ball.
can actually see when you tensing up. If it's pulling too hard, they can tell like, okay, wait, motherfucker, that's a little too tight.
I mean, shit, you might pull, and that one pull might fucking come out with curls.
I've had a
Shit.
wig thrown across the room.
or the
Okay.
curls have been,
See?
or the
There's
curls
no
have been,
difference.
or the curls have been look
pulled
like they've been
out,
pressed.
too.
Okay,
You
no
know.
different. No different than you pulling your motherfucker
No, I've never,
mouth.
no.
I've had my shit like this, like a rodeo. You know,
Yeah, I hear
that
you.
might have been too.
Work that out. Your
Okay.
pussy is not trash.
Apparently, my
don't
shit
even-
is trash.
I don't even know what to say.
Ain't nobody give me shit for Christmas. Son of a bitches.
Not a husband.
Fuck.
Not a husband.
I ain't giving y'all no
I'll
more
let
love.
you
None.
know.
You
She had to
niggas,
blow her
damn.
So wait, you gotta ask the guys about their
Okay,
favorite
so
position.
what's your favorite position, Brainiac?
Any way I can get it.
Okay.
That's it.
You don't have a
Oh,
suck it.
my shit. My shit did that too.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, get that right
How
stuff.
come I
You
can't?
can't see it though.
Uh,
Shit about dripping and shit.
it's coming up again. It's
That's how
exploding
you know,
again.
That's how you know you did a good job if it's dripping off your
How
chin.
come I can't? check?
Are you saying that?
Well, I mean, I would
what's-
say from the back is probably my favorite position.
Okay. Do you have a
'Cause you can do
go-to
lot of
or a
things
favorite
when you back
position?
there.
Do
Yeah, I too am a little bit shorter than my wife, so I prefer a variation of doggy style. It's still from the back,
okay.
so I still give a all nine from the back directly straight to.
Okay.
But I prefer to have her like laying down, maybe with one leg kind of cocked up a little bit,
Okay.
so I can still get all the way up in there from the back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm. It's variations of it, boy.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
it's a lot of different ones. Yeah, yeah.
Now,
yeah,
have
yeah.
you seen? Is it? That's too much.
Still
Never mind.
That's what
Is it a tense factor having putting her legs in those different positions when you are back there? Is
Tense
it
factor?
is it in a position, one position that she be like, oh, okay, nigga, hold up, you clowning, stop
Well,
it.
no, I consider myself to be a gentle lover, so it's I'm not really into the pain, you know. I
Okay.
don't do all of that. I
Okay.
will choke and slap a bitch. I ain't just ramming the shit out of her. You know?
Okay.
In other words, you ain't like you back when you were a teenager. Okay.
Okay. So
Got some refinement to the shit.
Yeah.
what about you?
Well, I just spoke mine. What?
Is it okay? Okay, you did. You said doggy style. So is there a do not in the doggy style position?
I don't have a do not.
Okay. All right.
I do not what?
A do not like
Don't do.
yeah.
Don't pass gas.
Like no, that's not what I mean. Like
I
I've
mean, if
had-
you in it, they pass gas. You just hit. Okay.
no, fuck
Just
that.
inhale it and keep it moving.
Stop.
Truthful. That's true.
Dude
Right.
always said he don't.
Let me tell you
Ain't nobody
something.
about to stop.
I don't
'cause you pass
mind a
gas.
little bit of, but if If that one go on,
Yeah, them silent.
The ones that are clean the fucking room.
we stopping.
Nah, yeah, them,
We got to go. We stopping because we just relocating to another room.
Yeah.
And let that one clear out. I
Them-
think I have a do not back in the doggy style position. Like I don't. You can't have me with the pillow up under my stomach with my ass tooted up and you like I can't have that with my husband. That's a no go for me. That's you back there clowning. Like stop it. You need a hospital visit? Stop it.
You need a hospital
For
Let's
who,
not do
though?
that.
You know,
For the
I don't
husband or
like
for the
it
wife?
when y'all take y'all fingers and like spread. Y'all know that skin back there is thin. Y'all
Oh,
can
yeah.
rip that skin. That shit hurts.
Like a motherfucker.
That's why you just keep some
Woo!
Neosporin on the side. Be like, just keep going.
God
Take
damn.
that
Well,
shit.
maybe she should spread your shit and put some Neosporin on it.
Okay.
They act like y'all supposed to just, your girls supposed to just take whatever the fuck y'all
Okay.
give them.
And there's women that think that men supposed to take it too. They
Apparently.
go both ways.
Shit, you don't
Shit.
think your wife's supposed to take this? Your wife don't think you supposed to just take it? Is she bending you over?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
That ain't never gonna happen.
Because I'm still ready to make a prostrate.
That's not no.
So there you go.
I know how that. I know how it feel when your doctor checking that shit. Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you told her to put
terrible.
some Neosporin. You could be splitting her ass up, and you know when she
Yeah.
had the kid. You know when
We
you have
already,
the kid.
I was
that's
just about
why
to say, we already had to deal with that when we
Yeah,
had children.
yeah.
They
You should
cut
be
you
used to the
and
pain.
shit.
the bitch can't
No.
even sit down.
No, I had
It's
a
a joke.
lesbian
It's a
blowing on
joke.
mine, so I was all right. I was all right.
Oh, what?
What?
She
She was
suspect.
gay. No, she was gay to the motherfucker.
No, bitch, you suspect.
Who was doing
No,
that?
I'm not, like how did I know the bitch? The bitch was gay to me. Hey,
Oh, when you was having a baby.
Yes,
My
number
bad.
one was when the motherfucker came in the room and with no hair, and I'm like, ho. But then when she, I'm trying to
If
push the
she was
baby
a
out,
medical person,
and
why
she
was she blowing on
blowing. I said, this bitch turning me gay.
If you was
Because
at the
it
hospital
felt
having a
so
baby, why was she
good.
blowing on you?
She said it relaxes the woman down there.
Blowing on your stuff?
Yeah,
Damn.
she was
Really?
like,
That's interesting.
she was like, it relaxes you.
I never heard
I
of
She was
that.
a
never
big-
heard of that.
Because I would believe you would be more tense.
Yeah, if
Because it's
another
something that
another
you're not
woman was
used to
there,
doing.
if your doctor was down there, it's gonna be okay.
I wouldn't have been tense watching it.
He probably was over there like,
Of course you wouldn't have been tense watching
he
it.
probably was over there like, yes.
This motherfucker needs a porn star for like
We
2
need to-
nights.
You need
One
to
night
get
to just say, damn, I did it the
I think
next
that
night to
I think that
perfect
porn
people.
His
star,
wife need to get
that
him
porn
together,
star would have
something.
him crying.
You
I
think
thought I
so?
was going.
It's
I
like-
thought
it's
I
like-
was going to be
Like
able
bring
to.
Pinky over here.
I
and shit.
thought I was going to be able to
You got Pinky
perform.
in your
Hell
drawer,
no,
man.
I think that porn star would scare the fuck out of his ass.
He needs that. They have an outside conversation. We can't hear. We didn't hear the
Why I
motherfucker joke.
always got to hear
Said something
this
with
shit?
Pinky. That's all I heard.
Oh,
We didn't hear the
undercut
joke,
shit.
motherfuckers. We want to hear the joke too.
Why I always got to hear the
I
undercut
said,
shit?
get Aaron Pinky.
He said, you
Yeah,
already
you
got
go ahead.
pinky in
I
your
said, you
drawers.
got Pinky in your drawers, nigga.
You know,
Y'all got to go a few shows back for that one.
Shit. No, man.
All right, so
What else?
now we were having a conversation off camera, and
Oh,
we,
shit, that was a good one.
we were having a conversation off camera, and I think it's a conversation that we a lot of married couples that's been together for a long time should have this conversation or hear this conversation anyway. Why is it, Brainiac, is it hard for you to hear a conversation from your wife about past relationships or past sexual experiences?
If I done heard that conversation too many times. If I done heard it once, that's enough. I don't need to keep hearing it.
So you're okay with hearing it once?
If it's once, that's fine. But after that, I don't need to hear it again.
Okay.
Like she reminiscing on another nigga.
Cause yeah, it's just like every time we get on this subject, you keep bringing up that shit. I done heard it already.
Okay. Now, in your man opinion, why would you think that it's hard for other men to at least hear once? You're a man, so what's your man opinion about it?
Okay. Some just don't want to hear about it at all, and others are like, "All right, go ahead. Let me hear it. Let me see." We've all had experiences. So, what was it like?
So I know that some don't want to hear about it. I want to know, why do you think that they don't want to hear about it?
Insecure.
I mean, we have our
Is it insecure?
we have our thoughts, but we're female, so we're asking another man.
Because
What are your
sometimes a
thoughts?
man might look at that their wife or their girlfriend differently if they hear that shit. Like, oh, really?
Okay,
That's a good one.
that
Oh,
is
damn, for real.
okay.
Especially if what she's talking about, y'all never done. And she's reminiscing on it. And you sitting there going, is that a fact?
Yeah, that's kind of my issue with the thing. Like if my wife was telling me, yeah, this nigga fucked me in the ass, fucked the shit out of my ass, pulled it out, wiped this dick off, came in my face, fucked me in the pussy, just back, this all kind of nasty shit. Turned me over. Like shit, what goddamn? Well, where's this shit when we fucking?
Okay, but what if it's stuff that she has done with you? Why are you? And I'm asking this, ladies and gentlemen, because we already know as a group that Doom don't want to hear about anything when it comes to his wife's past experiences with the man, sexually or non-sexually. Okay, what is it? Let me rephrase how I was going to ask that. Don't you believe knowing someone's past helps you understand who they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if my wife got her ass beat by a nigga, I won't do that. Unless she liked it. Oh shit.
I can't. I can't.
So
I can't.
So
I cannot. Oh,
if
Jesus.
if she expressed like, no, I had this experience, and yeah, it was like this. I mean, it was an experience. She's not gloating on it. She's just speaking on the experience. Now, it has been in that experience. It was a sexual positions that you guys have done, but you've said you still don't want to hear it. If it's just an experience, she's not gloating on it. She's merely speaking on the topic for what we're doing here. Why would it be a problem?
Well, if for here, just don't end here though. That's the thing. If my
Okay.
wife was here talking about it for the show, I'm still gonna remember that shit tomorrow. So if my wife was on here like, yeah, I had a nigga shit on me.
Oh,
Why I always got to
why
be?
you go to
Why
the
I always got to
nasty
be
shit?
up here though? Why I can't be?
some normal shit.
Yeah.
Like
me
he
and this
carried her
motherfucker-
around the room,
Me-
fucking her or something.
Yeah, something
The
like
baby boy.
some basic shit. Why you got to go with some shit?
That's
wonder if
that.
it
Okay,
did carry my wife around the room
no,
fucking her.
everyone has a past. It should stay in the past. We're in the
get my weight up.
future. And that's all that should matter. I don't want to know what kind of experience you've had with an ex. Okay, Miss Chronicles. Thank you so very much for saying
She feels
that.
the same way Doom feels. Like,
The question
keep that shit
is
to yourself.
why? It's an experience, and if knowing my past helps you understand who you're dealing with, because you're dealing with someone that their past experience made them to who they are. To understand my past is to understand who
But
I
why
am.
it got to be sexual?
It could be sexual, it could be non-sexual. I'm just merely speaking of my past.
Just period.
Period. Why not?
I don't know. I think
Why not?
think I'm kind of with Dune and Chronicles. Like I really ain't really trying to hear that shit.
Okay.
You know what
Why?
I'm saying? Because I don't really want to know what you did with that bitch. I'm just trying to focus on what you trying to do with me.
But if you're trying to
I don't need
know
to.
him,
The way I'm going to know him is by what we do.
right? But to understand
I
him,
don't need to understand him through some shit of him fucking another bitch.
But those experiences is what made him who he is.
I'm sure it did.
So,
But I don't need to necessarily know.
So I
I'm thinking.
understand exactly what you're saying. My thought process is a little different because for me to fully know who you are, know why you tick the way you tick, I'm looking for a different understanding. I want to know why you do what you do. There's a reason
And I
to
understand,
why you're doing it,
understand that.
and to understand your past is
I
to fully understand why you are the way you are.
I understand that in that aspect of you saying what you just said, but it's ways that I can learn my mate without having to necessarily know what he did with the last person before me.
Not okay okay. So let me ask you this. You have no problem.
I can figure out how he tick by something that I do that pissed him off.
Okay. I
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get it.
Or, when we having sex and I do something to see his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. He like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we may have a conversation about something that may have happened in past experience or whatever. But, okay, cool. We don't have to keep dwelling on it like Brainiac said.
So him mentioning it is okay as long as he doesn't dwell.
Right, like we ain't got in conversation we just talking about shit that happened in the past. Okay,
right,
but
that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. I mean,
if you're talking about it in that aspect of
correct.
it, okay.
I'm bringing it up for the mere fact for you to understand why my stance is what it is. That's why I'm bringing it up.
What if you just bringing it up just because, like, we're in a forum like this, and Dune's wife is here, and she maybe knows he doesn't want to hear the shit, even though she's engaged in the conversation, she falls back in what the conversation is because she respects his feelings about it, even though it's just a general conversation.
Somebody read the comment that just came in. I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna give you my thought to that.
I think it's different. Like my past was a very, very bad one.
Okay.
And he had to know what I went through and understand why certain things aren't acceptable for me.
Correct. And that's what I mean. I don't mean just sexual experiences. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, if I can come and kick it with you about me and my girl jumped over Shane Park fence, and because of that, that's why I got this scar on my leg and ABCD. If I could come and kick it to you about that, there is no difference than me going, I don't want to go to this restaurant because ABCD happened and it just so happened to involve another motherfucker. I should still be able to come and kick it with you. To say that there are some things that I can and can't say to you, you're asking me, in my opinion, to not be open with you. And that's a problem for me, for my way of communicating. I need to be free and feel like I'm free and open enough, or I can trust you enough that I can be free and say what my past experiences are, and you not hold that against me, but use it as a tool to understand why I tick the way I tick.
Yeah.
It is not to dig at you or do it in a negative way. It is for you to fully understand why I tick the way I tick. And the only way for you to honestly understand it is understand my past experiences. Or not understand it, but for me to be able to tell you my past experiences, and hopefully that will give you an insight on why I am the way I am. To say that some things are off limit, you're telling me you don't want to know me. You really don't want to know me. Because to know me is to know everything that makes me me. And my past makes me me. Now, yes, I have a very open relationship with my husband. He gives me free reign to go back in the past and say certain shit. And I do the same for him. I mean, when I started getting to know him, I asked him all types of shit about his past. That's what motherfuckers do. What last relationship you had? That's your past. Last time you fucked? That's your past.
Got a threesome?
Okay, all that shit is in your past. So what's the difference? If you're asking those questions, how is it that there are some questions or some topics that are taboo? Doom.
I wouldn't necessarily say that some topics are taboo, but here's my issue with it. If my wife is telling me some shit that she used to do and she don't do now, I don't want to hear that shit. Like if my wife used to suck a gang of dick, but don't suck dick now, I don't want to hear that she used to suck a lot and suck it well. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, yeah, but I don't do that no more. But I used to make niggas bust in 2 minutes.
Suck it well.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
So for you, you are so what I'm hearing is you are okay with your wife sharing things that
Oh shit.
that you guys have had an experience together with.
That, yeah, or something like she tells me something she's good at, and we've done it. I'm like, oh really? So let's see what that's like.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
But no, if it's if she was fucking something yada yada, but I ain't never did that shit. No, I don't want to hear that.
I
shit.
can tell you, my husband has had some experiences with the woman who taught him how to be the freak that he is. We ain't did half of that motherfucker shit, but I know that it's in you, so I'm looking for those opportunities to come up. I'm looking forward to those. I just look at it a little bit different. I'm looking forward to those opportunities to come up, and all of them just haven't presented themselves. But now I can tell you this: let 10 more motherfucking years go by, and them motherfucking opportunities still ain't came up. Nigga, I'm gonna be like, Aaron, this nigga still ain't dead.
Yeah.
Nigga, and we was at a spot that was set up the same motherfucking way. So I feel you on that, but I'm just looking at it differently. Like, I know some of the things that this child molester taught him. And that's what the fuck she was to me. And I am like, I know.
So, do you do you have conversations with your wife about things that you've done in the past?
Not just sexually, just past
your
shit.
past things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, things come
Is
up.
it things that you used to do
Things I used
that
to do.
you don't do anymore?
Like what?
Nigga,
Things I
no.
used to do.
Is there things that you've told your wife that you used to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, I stole some shit before. I don't steal now.
in relationships.
In relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
was
beat
just
a
saying
bitch
that
ass
just-
before. I don't do that now. You know that.
I was not expecting that to come out.
I
What it
cannot.
is.
I cannot.
Hey, truthful.
I cannot.
Yeah. I was a different person back in the day.
Okay.
I've grown. I've matured. I don't have to do that.
Okay,
no
so
more.
there are some things that you've shared that you've done in a relationship that you don't do now, good or bad. But she could be looking at you the same motherfucker way that you saying that you would look at her if she didn't do. Now, some of the things that you, not the bad shit. I ain't talking about beating the bitch ass shit.
Right.
But some of the things that she might seem as good shit that you don't do for her, she could be looking at you the exact
Like, you
same
don't do
way.
that
Like,
for
nigga,
me?
she don't do that shit for me, but she doesn't stop you from sharing it because it make this motherfucking bottle fall. I see it in my if it makes you who you actually, those experiences made you the man that you are now. So it's
But if
something.
I disagree with that.
Damn. Okay.
If it's things that he's done on a good positive note with other people that he just chooses not to do with his wife, that doesn't make him who he is, because he's taking that away from who he is.
No, because I just said because she can view them as positive things. That don't mean he views
Can
them.
she, if she doesn't have those things
Listen to
happen
what I'm
to
saying.
her?
If you hear something about your husband's past, you can view it as those were nice things.
Right.
But
It was nice of you to do those
But
things.
that doesn't mean he viewed it as it being nice. So perhaps that might be why he don't do it, because in his opinion, perhaps why he was doing it, how he did it, was not in a good light.
If there
and
was
maybe
positive things,
no,
that
I
he
just
was
said
saying,
it was
expressing-
positive to you. That doesn't mean it was
No,
positive
but you
to
asked him if it's not the negative things. That's what you just said. It's not the negative.
What I
things,
meant by
the
it's
positive
nice,
things.
but that doesn't mean it was nice to him. Like you beating a bitch ass. Come on, now, ain't nobody gonna say that's some nice shit. And if you do, you a psychotic motherfucker. But let's say, instance, he gave bitches in his past flowers every day. For instance, I don't know if you did. I'm just using it.
Or nicknames.
Okay, you might think that that's cute and like, damn, this nigga don't do that for me. But maybe he was giving these bitches nicknames because he needed to keep these bitches can remember the bitches' names. So, bitch, in my book, your name was Deep Throat. Your name was Tuesday. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that to you because, bitch, you might thought it was cute, but you don't understand the reason why I was doing it. The reason of me doing it was on a negative notation, but in your head, you're like, well, damn, it would be cute for me to have a nickname because it is cute.
Like,
But the reason why he did it, it wasn't in a cute way. That's
To
what I
him.
mean. Right. That's what I mean by that. Keita, what do you think?
What you said,
I mean,
I think.
Yeah. I think
Bitch, you done said so much. It's
I mean, she talked
you
for
know,
5 minutes.
I just,
Longer than that.
Well, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Then.
no.
She got on a roll.
I
mean,
just think it was a
Roll
nice
Tide,
conversation.
I'm picking up what you laying down on either way. You know, I don't have a problem with it. At the same time, this ain't, like I said, we ain't got to, keep talking about it.
Right.
You think
I'm going to figure out how you tick one way or the other, whether you tell me that this experience happened and that's what make you this, and that. I'm going to figure it out. Well, it might be some other shit that make you tick that you ain't told me about.
Right.
That I figure out in a whole nother type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I'm picking up what you laying down.
What was our viewer comment?
Well, she was saying that
True.
partners should be open with each other. It should be an open book.
Man, I really believe it should be an open book.
It
I think
should
that's
be.
the best way to communicate is
It
an open
really
book.
should be. Because
What if they're
communication,
not open books, though?
non-communication
Then
is a
what?
killer in a relationship.
What if they're
period.
not open books? Like, what does it say about the relationship? If they're
Not a
holding
goddamn
things,
thing.
I mean, I think it says something different to everybody. Like, I think everybody's opinion about it is different because our thoughts about relationships are different. What it would say to me is it's not a real relationship. It's something of convenience. That's what it says to
Yeah.
me. You don't trust, not only that, you don't trust me enough to share with me. And that's a problem for me. That's a no for me. You can't trust me enough
Every motherfucking
to share
thing you
with
got to
me.
do, everything you do has got to be a secret. We need to figure this out. We need to kill this. You need to go your way, my way. I'm going to go back up on 7 Mile. You go back down on the other side of 7 Mile. Whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it says something. What they say to you guys?
Yeah.
Because we all know women, we love communication. Men are a little bit different. So what would it say? What would it say to you, Dune, if you didn't have a open relationship with your or a relationship of real communication?
real communication?
Mm-hmm.
It depends what we define, how we define real communication.
How do you define it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, we talk. Me and my wife talk.
Okay.
And I've seen how you and your wife interact. And I just think y'all just have so much fun together.
I do too.
I think y'all seem like best of buddies.
That's because they silly as hell.
True. Both of them are nuts.
I do think that the communication part is different. The understanding of it is different between the two, though. But they still have an amazing time with each other. You guys still enjoy each other. But I really do think that communication means something different to the both of y'all. But I don't think that I've known of a relationship. I haven't known of a relationship that their thought process of communication is exactly the same.
Yeah, nobody's.
I don't think I've known
I think,
anybody.
Brainiac, y'all
shouldn't
two,
be.
you and your wife seem to have, communication
issues.
Okay. So then, okay.
Nah, I can say that I'm not the best communicator, probably because of my past, and y'all all heard about that. So I don't communicate everything. It's some things I just internalize and keep to myself. So, but that's not a negative reflection of that person. That's just me. Something.
Yeah, but just as I said, for me, that's not how I take it, and I definitely understand that's not how you're saying it. But the way I take it is you don't trust me.
I don't trust anybody with my feelings.
I
don't. Period. Never have. It was one person I trusted with my feelings, and she passed on, and that was my grandmother.
I think women take that shit too
and I
serious.
think because
do you?
I think it was,
Yeah.
I've explained this.
communication too
I've
serious?
explained it before that it's not anything negative. It's just because of what happened. I just learned to just keep everything to me. I do express myself in certain ways, certain times.
But
I
that
will
could
do
be
that.
damaging to your
Yeah,
psyche.
but I'm hence why I have the people that I talk to now.
Okay.
That's helping me with those issues because you can only go so long just keeping everything to yourself.
Yeah. What about you, June? You just said something
We take it too serious.
with
Yeah, as
communication.
far as sharing your every thought, like women always want to ask you what's on your mind, what you thinking. Bitch, those are my thoughts. Let them stay there. The fuck out my head.
And you know the sad part about it. The sad part about it, Doom
He
is
is so
correct.
serious.
No, Doom is right because a lot of times, not just for him saying that, you hear other men like, leave me the fuck alone. What I'm thinking about is for me. It's not to be shared. And men will
That
say
is
the reason why
hilarious.
we got into it is because she had the fucking nerve to ask me what I was thinking about. It's none of your goddamn business till I'm ready to
Y'all
share.
really take that too seriously.
Yeah, y'all do.
Like, that
'Cause-
makes no
Because
sense.
to
Because
us, it's like you being nosy. Why do you fucking want to know what I'm thinking about? If I
Wow.
want to share it with you, I will.
Why?
Stop asking me.
So let me ask you something.
Wow.
If your person notices a change in you, because we always say, the strongest person has the hardest time getting support. Your person sees there is a change in you, like he's super quiet, he's standoffish. I wonder what's going on with him. It's wrong for them to ask you
If you know
what's
that,
on your mind.
if you know
because
that,
apparently you don't have a comfort in talking openly.
Correct.
Expressing yourself and coming to somebody with things. So if maybe I come to you and ask you what's on your mind, maybe you're like, okay, well, let me just pour out. But you don't want nobody to ask you.
No, you damned that you come and ask, and then you damned when they finally do want to open. That you finally got in the mindset of fuck
I'm not
you.
asking you
I ain't
shit.
asking you shit because
Right.
of how you are when I come at you. Then you wrong for bitch. You didn't see that bitch
That I had
today.
a
I wanted to
problem, yeah.
share. So bitch, what the fuck were you like? Hold on, you can't. I'm not a yo-yo.
How about this? How about you say, I noticed a change in you. Is there something wrong? That's a lot different than saying, what are you thinking? Bitch, that is right now. That's in my head. Don't get in my head right now. Don't do that.
I think that's a person that has a fucking mental problem who feels like that. And,
Okay.
and you need to see a
'Cause
psychiatrist.
honestly,
if you, feel that
if
way.
you ask me what am I thinking right now, that to me that's you noticing something that's
Something
on
is-
my mind.
there's a change, something
Something's
is
going
going
on.
on.
That's what that
Well,
mean to
then
me.
phrase it that way. Don't
you're
say
paying
what's-
attention that
what
But I
there's an
think
issue.
I think the majority of people
I think
Would
people-
think that
would
way.
get it this way.
You might not be thinking shit.
And
Then
then you can
say you ain't
not
thinking shit,
anything.
and then be like, "Oh, okay, baby, it looked like you had some
Nope,
things on your
nope.
mind."
I prefer to let your ass know. Don't even ask me that because I don't fucking like it.
And okay, and let me agree with you. If you told your wife that she's listening, that right there, I'm not taking it the way you're delivering it. However, if you say it this way, I can get it. Honestly, yeah. Now let me switch up my words on how to come at you because your job is to tell me how to communicate with you if you're not getting what I'm saying.
Right.
So I definitely would
with you.
change up my words. But here's where my problem lies. When I changed up them words and you still say fuck me for even doing it, now I'm fucking you right back.
Well, that's different.
But then again, when you're ready to open, Now you want to take me off the shelf and play with me. No, I'm smacking your hand. Some motherfucker I want to be played with now. Because you're not going to use me when it's more convenient for you.
Right.
You use me, yeah.
Because it's not fair to me.
I don't know
Right.
why I said that.
And
I can dig it.
that's where that's where communication to me is broken down now, because I've done it your way, and even by doing it your way, I'm damned. But then I'm damned that when you're ready to talk, I ain't willing to listen. I'm still damned. Either way, in my head, I'm damned. Either way, I am damned.
And this is why I say women take that shit too far. A lot of men just don't like that, period. I had a boss one time, he worked in another state, and he told me when we had our meetings every week, he said that for the first 10 minutes, we're going to talk about stuff unrelated to work. I'm like, nope, motherfucker, I'm not doing that. You're not about to tell me that you're about to get in my personal business, and I'm about to do that. I'm just not fucking doing that. I want to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. Don't pry into my personal shit. Now, my wife, of course, that's different. But just don't ask me, what are you thinking? You want to ask me some personal shit? Let's talk about it. But that fucking question, I just don't like.
So let
Just
me ask you a
rephrase that
question.
shit.
What happened to you? For
Girl, 'cause
that
I'm right there.
question
Why something gotta happen
is
to
a
you?
problem.
Look.
That's like saying, don't put your finger in my ass. Because something happened to me
It's-
10 years ago.
No, it's just like it's
You
like
know?
a lot of men cannot stand.
You know what I'm saying? Something
I think
happened to you
I
10
think
years
One of
ago
the
where
biggest
there's a
pet peeve for
problem.
men is when they first come home from work or something, and you just bam right there.
But that's what I'm asking.
And,
What
that's
happened?
Just, but that's just it's. I don't know if anything happened. It's kind of like a man thing. It's just when men
you
first
don't
come
just
home.
develop an irritation for that question. My son is
If you-
22 and he's a man, and that is not a question that he's pet peeved about. So I'm just
okay,
saying
then
something have had to happen where that question.
a lot.
I
I
get
would
what you're
say
saying.
some men will sit here and tell you if they listening will chime in like when I first come home. Give me 30 minutes or an hour to myself. Let me unwind before you first just guess what just happened. Guess this just happened. Blah 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 blah. It's like, well, god damn.
I guess if they
can
seen
I
their,
get
I
you?
think,
Can I
I
fucking
think if they seen their
decompress?
fathers do it, or someone in their household, and I see what you mean. Like your son doesn't do it because he hasn't seen that displayed to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
It's
this
not
is how
just a.
you should be. And I think a lot of people households, like my mother was the same exact way, and she a woman. Don't come to my mom and ask her shit. Let her get in the house. Let her wind the motherfucking down.
I think that's every adult that works.
I don't think
hard
I'm not.
hours.
No,
I can
I'm
say
not
that
that
my
way.
husband was like that too. Like when I was picking him up from work at times, he'd just be on silent mode.
Yeah, that's
And I'd
like,
be like,
a
what's
lot of
wrong?
people are like that.
I'm just chilling.
But I think the people who are like that, most of them seen it from their household. I chose not to be like that because I ain't like the shit. So I changed, as
The
we all
cycle.
said, what we didn't like about upbringing. I changed it. I don't like that shit. Don't fucking shut me down, bitch. And I'm trying to show you I give a fuck about how your goddamn day went. Fuck you and your goddamn day now.
Right.
That's how I felt about my mama. I'm like,
Right.
fuck
I
you
just
and your
wanna
day.
know, like,
but
what
let me.
happened?
I wanted to
Because-
piggyback off of what you said. Your boss said for the first 10 minutes of a meeting, we're gonna talk about something unrelated to work. You internalized that and said he is trying to get in my personal business. When the moment I heard you say that, immediately I'm like, if I didn't want to share personally, well, outside
It was
the
beautiful. It's a beautiful
sky
day
is
today.
blue.
You know.
You took it that he was trying to
Pry.
in your personal life. Why?
Well, I left out the fact that we had meetings and he got into my personal life.
Okay.
Oh, that's different then. Okay,
Okay.
because I was a little like.
Like, damn, you gonna
if
talk
we gonna
about
I could have talked sports, whatever the fuck. Like, motherfucker, did you see the game last night?
shit, I could have talked about the smell at all. When I came in this office today, smelled like one of y'all and let it go. Let's not like I could have talked about anything that wasn't
It's that
personal.
Well, you
time
know
of the
that-
month because I smell tuna.
You know that certain people always get into your business anyway.
They tried, yes, they do.
You know that.
Yes. They try. But them certain motherfuckers, that's when you got to play the game. You got to play that
Gossiping and
game.
shit.
And
Before
just
you
in a different way.
Before you finish your sentence, they already out
Let
on
let
the
them
gossip
let them
line.
pry, but you lead them down a totally different path. Or you want to come in here? Did you know the brick roads today was not gold?
Well, let me
They
tell you
wouldn't go
something. I'm gonna
today.
play devil's advocate with that because certain jobs and bosses, you guys could genuinely just become friends. Like he could genuinely care about your family. Oh, how's Lauren and Lindsay doing today? You know, I'm doing. Yeah, Lindsay's in the AP program. Blah blah blah. It's not just to pry into you. It's just maybe just trying to get to know who you are as a person and just not a number on the top of a check.
Some
see what
motherfuckers
I'm
like, bitch,
saying?
I'm here to do a job. Leave me the fuck and mine alone.
That's how I am.
And I understand that. I understand. I've worked with people like that. That you sitting beside them and like hey, I see you got little pictures up. Who is this? My pictures. Oh, but bitch, like bitch, why you got your pictures up if you don't want me to act?
My pictures.
I had people who I worked didn't have no pictures up, and everybody in the office had pictures up, and you looking at this motherfucker like, do they got family? Like, so I get what you're saying, and the
guess
motherfuckers let me
all
know, like,
breaks
bitch,
down
I'm here
to
to do a job. I ain't here to know
for
y'all.
me, it breaks down to the person's personality, right? Some people care about if a person has pictures up, don't have pictures up, or whatnot, and there's other people, like y'all said, who I don't give a fuck. That's your life. When you come in, you sit at that desk. That's your life. It's nothing. Why the fuck did I care?
It's a catch-22
Yeah.
because
I mean,
some
everyone is
employees
different.
have a problem with their bosses
Yeah.
not knowing who they are, and then others,
They do.
It's like goddamn, you're damn if you do, if you're damn if you don't. I'm trying to get to know my employees, but you don't
Try to
wanna
make you
fucking
not a
talk
number.
about. Right.
My attitude is
Know your
I see
audience.
you. I see you whatever the amount of time that I work at my job. Once I walk out the doors, I'm not gonna see you again. So let's just keep it professional. Hey, how you doing? This is my job. This is what I
guess.
gotta do.
I'm
courteous. I'm still
You
cordial.
never know because I don't know who you are. You ain't trying to get to know me, so
Well, if you work closely
know?
enough with somebody, they know you for your work. Like I work with my team close every day, all day. So you know what I do at work. All that personal shit, you ain't got to know that. Now it's different. If the CEO wants to come in and talk to me, okay, then we can talk. But if I work with your ass every day, you know what I do.
Right, the head nigga in charge
Yeah.
can holler at me all
Yeah.
day.
Right.
all right. So
I
this
might
was
get some
wonderful.
game
Anybody-
tickets or
let's-
something from this
yeah.
motherfucker.
Let's do some last words. Go ahead, Ruby. No, well, let's start with Dune.
Okay.
I'm gonna just end it on this one. Here's what happened to me. When you tell a bitch, when a bitch asks you what's on your mind,
Sound like plies.
what you thinking, and you say nothing, then the bitch gotta respond. No, that's not true because something is on your mind every second of the day. Bitch, I just said nothing. So I just nipped the shit in the bud. Don't fucking ask me that. Then we ain't got to keep saying, oh, if something really is on your mind, just don't ask me that shit.
I did it.
That's my last words.
I get it.
What about you, Brainiac?
Mental health. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Come on, keeping it real, Keita.
Bitches, tune up your pussy. We got to do better in 2019. Okay, we got to get gifts from every nigga we fucking.
How many niggas you fucking?
I'm not saying me per
Oh,
se.
okay.
I'm just saying us women in general.
In general, I
We
get
got
it.
to tune up the pussy. Get it together, bitches.
From what I've heard, it's shit that you can buy out there that might help you tune up your
Okay.
pussy.
Get some alum oil, what they call it, alum, whatever.
Alum.
Yeah.
Or go see Dr. Miami and get you a new one.
Hey, get a
You can do that
rejuvenation or
Yeah.
something.
What about you, Ruby?
Now that they said that, I saw something on Instagram that made me take the pussy test.
Oh,
So I'm gonna end this note for you bitches that don't know what the pussy test is. You might want to do it. In any room of your home, it don't matter. Spread your legs and bend. If that motherfucker in the middle is hanging lower than your lips, bitch, you need to tune it up. Go ahead.
and there it is.
Because it ain't no more hiding in the motherfucking shell. It's just out.
That's what I'm gonna say.
So
It need a life. It need a life
Does
preserver.
that make her pussy trash?
That shit
It
makes
is on the way to
it ain't just trash. That motherfucker has been beat up, thrown out, ran
That's
over.
what I'm gonna end with. And communication is always the key.
Exactly.
Okay, my last words are I'm sorry your pussy trash, bitch, that you ain't getting no presents for Christmas.
Ain't that a bitch?
Maybe in 2019 you could do some Kegels or some shit, put some balls up your pussy or something. And make that pussy untrash. Nigga, he took the trash out for 2019. You gotta bring in some new trash.
Pussy aerobics.
You know? You need some new trash cans, bitch. Stop using garbage bags. And talk to your nigga, because that nigga is wacko.
Get them good booty gifts.
Get them good booty gifts. Niggas over here don't give out good booty gifts. Just saying.
Some niggas do.
Doom don't.
Oh.
We
How would
gon'
you know?
Because the bitch, apparently